Exploring landforms. What are landforms? Landforms are natural features on Earth's surface. There are lots of different kinds. Let's explore some of Earth's amazing landforms. Where land meets sea. The point where land and ocean meet is called a coast or a coastline. Coastlines can be straight or curvy. They can be jagged or smooth. Sometimes there are beaches at the coast. Beaches are often flat and sandy. Many people enjoy visiting the beach to play in the sand, explore rock pools, or splash at the edge of the ocean. Some coastlines don't have beaches. They have rocky cliffs. Cliffs are very steep and usually very high. Some people enjoy hang gliding off the edges of cliffs and soaring high above the ocean. You may also see a bay at the coast. A bay is a body of water that's partly surrounded by land. Bays open up into a larger body of water, such as the ocean. The land around a bay shelters it from waves and strong winds. This can make it the perfect place to go swimming. Water everywhere. Not all water on Earth is found in the oceans. Other bodies of water are found inland. A river is a long stretch of water that flows into a lake or the ocean. A lake is a body of water that does not flow and has land surrounding it on all sides. The water in rivers and lakes is fresh water. This means it has much less salt in it than ocean water. Some lakes have islands in the middle. An island is an area of land that's completely surrounded by water. Some are very big and some are very small. Islands are also found in rivers and oceans. If you travel along a river, you might get to see a waterfall. A waterfall is a place where water flows over a rocky cliff. It then falls into a deep pool of water below. Waterfalls can be very impressive to look at. The highs. To get a really good view of Earth's surface, some people climb mountains. Mountains are landforms that rise high above the surrounding land. Mountains often have steep, rocky slopes. This can make climbing some mountains dangerous. Some animals, however, are right at home up there. Sometimes you'll find a group of mountains lined up in a row. This is called a mountain range. Mountains often have snow and ice at the top. Sometimes they have large bodies of ice called glaciers. They are like very slow-moving rivers of ice. When glaciers melt, the water runs into mountain streams and rivers. Hikers who don't want to risk climbing a mountain might climb a hill instead. Hills are raised areas of land too. However, they are lower than mountains and usually not as steep. A mesa is a special type of hill. It has very steep sides and a flat top. They get their name from the Spanish word for table because they look a bit like the top of a table. Mesas are usually found in dry deserts. There are lots of mesas in the southwestern United States. The lows. Between hills or mountains, you sometimes find a low area of land called a valley. The bottom of the valley, called the valley floor, is flat. The hills or mountains rise above the valley on either side. A canyon is a type of valley. The walls of a canyon are very steep. The name canyon comes from the Spanish word for tube, which makes sense when you see one from above. Flat lands. Some parts of Earth's surface are very flat. A plain is a large area where there is not much change in the height of the land. Plains can be found all over the world. A grassland is a type of plain. As you might guess, grasslands have lots of grass. Grasslands are also known as prairies. The grass that grows there provides food for many different types of animals. Landforms near you. There are lots of different kinds of landforms on Earth. They come in all shapes and sizes. What landforms do you recognize where you live?